The therapist asked me to describe my earliest memory, and when I closed my eyes, I saw the rendering bar at 17%. Dr. Patricia Chen's office, November 2031. I'm 24 years old. I've been having these flashes for 3 weeks now. Little glitches. A birthday party where my grandmother's face loads a second late. A family vacation where the ocean loops every 43 seconds. My mother hugging me, her hand clipping through my shoulder. At first, I thought it was just how memory works. Imperfect, degraded. But then I found the specs on my father's old laptop, a folder labeled Emma Childhood Build, versions 1 through 18, file sizes in terabytes, render farms, invoice receipts from a company called Second Chance Simulations, dated 2019 through 2027. My parents had tried for years to conceive, IVF, surrogacy, all failures, so they did what the grief counselors in those online forums suggested. They simulated me instead. Not a video game, not puppeteering some avatar. They put themselves in, full immersion, thousands of hours in a procedurally generated world where I existed, where I learned to walk, where I scraped my knee at Roosevelt Park, where I blew out candles on 9 separate birthday cakes. The paperwork says they stayed under for 8 years real time, 42 years simulated. They raised me, watched me grow, felt every moment. Then they woke up, came back to the real world, and 6 months later, my mother got pregnant. Naturally, with me, the actual me. Except how do you raise a child you've already raised? How do you react with surprise when she says her first word? When you've heard it before, how do you not call her by the nickname you gave her in another timeline, another life? They never told me, but they couldn't help themselves. Every milestone I hit, they knew what came next. My father once slipped and said, "You're going to love Mrs. Patterson's class," 2 years before I had her as a teacher. My mother bought me a guitar when I was 7. I didn't ask for one until I was 12. I was their second playthrough, and they'd already seen the ending. Dr. Chen asks if I've confronted them. I tell her no, because there's a version of me that got their full attention, their presence, their wonder, and she wasn't even real. Now,